There is great untouched potential between Poland, Turkey, and Poland, Ukraine, and between Turkey and Ukraine. So one of our tasks is to realize this untouched potential. You mentioned that these countries are not very similar, but I can say they are similar because we have a common history. Turkey and Poland has a history 603 years, and only 15 years of that history we fought each other. In other years we are always like friends. And Ukraine, Turkey is always a neighbor. So, as you know, now Ukraine is new establishing. And I think Poland and Turkey can help to Ukraine to create that new Ukraine. No, like people, if you have rich neighbors, it is good. If you have prosperous neighbors, it is good. So we should support Ukraine so Ukraine can become a rich and prosperous country. If Ukraine would be a prosperous country, then we can make more trade with Ukraine. So we can contribute to the prosperity of Polish people and Turkish people. You know, of course, the problems you mentioned, they are obstacles for investors. To enhance the consumer power in Ukraine, we should create a investment-friendly atmosphere in Ukraine. So for that, we should fight with the corruption. We should create a fair courting system and, of course, solve the geopolitical problems. And plus, I can add, to attract from Turkey to Ukraine more investments. And this investment would be a catalyst for investments from other countries. It is very important to sign free trade agreement between Turkey and Ukraine. You know, of course, now there is a growth in Ukrainian economy, and Ukraine has already stabilized its economy. But it doesn't mean Ukraine makes very good things in, in the field of economy, because our base is very low, and from the low base, if the growth rate is 3%, it is not enough. Ukraine should have a growth number in a year minimum 6-7%. So to realize these ambitious targets, Ukraine should continue on the path of the structural reforms. Świnoujście, to pronounce Świnoujście, it is very difficult, but Świnoujście is very nice and beautiful city. I like to be in Świnoujście every year.
Thank you.